Good morning. I'm freezing. I thought it would be a good idea to come back out to my car. So today, I'm not gonna do like that I just woke up stuff anymore because one, it's just embarrassing as hell to look back on the videos. And two, if I'm getting up super early, like I just don't feel like it. But I got up at 4 a.m. today because I desperately needed to get some overtime in this weekend because I didn't get ahead on my overtime during the week. So I had to do basically as much overtime as I possibly can today. But my hubby also has to work today, so I'm kind of at work and then driving home and giving him the car, and then he's gonna take me after his lunch shift back to work while he does his evening shift. It's a whole thing. But anyway, I'm off to a good writing start today, which is good. Still hating my story. Like, it helps that it's in first person. It's definitely helping that it's in first person. But I think I'm realizing that it's a slow burn, and it's just not fun to write like a slow build up burn story after my last story, which was very dot. Like every chapter had something happening in it, and it had basically kind of like a cliffhanger type thing at the end of every chapter essentially, or something new that happened. And this one is just a lot slower in the pacing, and I think that's the problem, is that I'm feeling like that's wrong to have slower pacing. But it's not necessarily wrong, it's not as enjoyable to write, it's not as fun, it's not as exciting. So I'm struggling a little bit, even though I think it needs to happen. And there are definitely a couple of scenes already that I'm like, oh, these are really unnecessary, I could just cut these later. But too late now, already wrote them. Needed to happen. So that's what's going on so far. So far I'm about 700 and something words into the day. No, I think because I didn't start on an even 1,000, I think I'm at 669 words, I think it was, when I looked at my Camp Nano update thing. So that's where I'm at so far. I'm off to a good start considering it is only like 7 a.m. And I'm working on getting some overtime in today, so I've got this break that I'm doing, and I think I'm going to treat myself because I'm having a hard time keeping awake at my desk. I think I'm going to treat myself since our cafeteria is open at work today. I'm going to get a breakfast burrito and some coffee, and then maybe I'll be slightly more awake. I'm still hoping to make it through chapter 3 today, and with any luck, if I can make it through chapter 4, that would be great too. Although I think that's unlikely because my chapters have been ending up being pretty close to about 2,000 words each. I don't think it's likely I'm going to get through like the 1,000 words of chapter 3 and then 2,000 words of chapter 4. I think I'll be happy if I can get through about half of chapter 4 to today, and then if I can get through half of chapter 4 tomorrow, half of chapter 5 tomorrow, half of chapter 4 today, half of chapter 4 tomorrow, and half of chapter 5 tomorrow, then that would be good. Chapter 5 is finally where stuff is gonna start speeding up a little bit and becoming a little bit more exciting, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, this is getting long and rambly, and I guess my writing advice today, because this is turning into less of a random writing advice per video and more of a, hey, don't screw up like I did, tips. Every video. So maybe just I guess my random writing advice is understand that different stories have different pacing that's going to be required for them. Some are going to be faster pacing and some of them are going to be a little bit more of a slow burn. As long as that's what's actually necessary for the story and it actually works with the story, then don't beat yourself up about it like I'm doing. I'm just struggling right now because it's not as much fun to write as the faster paced stuff, but it's necessary. It's a prequel, okay? Let's just admit it's a prequel. I have this horrible feeling. Let me know what you think. I think I might need to release the third book first and then just go back and actually release the prequels later. That way, people who really liked the third book, which is the more exciting one, if they really liked it and they're interested in knowing about the other stuff that happened before, then they can. But otherwise, they don't have to, and they can just have the more fast-paced book. I mean, not exciting, because it depends on what you like, you know? But it's more fast-paced, definitely, than this first one. So we will see. I wonder is that okay, or is that going to make it suffer from like prequelitis? We're going to have a whole Star Wars prequel situation where it's just like, but I don't know what that was. But I'm gonna shut up because it's already been like 5 minutes. I'm just yammering. I'm gonna go because I gotta get back to work, and I will talk to you later.